I'm going to talk to you guys about a different way of being a professional athlete. I wanted to be a professional athlete growing up, and I found a number of ways to do it. So let's talk about that. This video is about lifestyle, it is about making money, it is about living a healthy life and an active life and getting paid to use your body. So let's get into it. Now, if you don't know me, my name's Travis. I'm an entrepreneur and an adventurer. And in a sense, I've been a professional athlete in a number of ways. And the way right now is I'm on my way in to pick up a lady who booked me for a cliff jumping and ridge hiking adventure. So the main two gigs I have right now are I'm getting paid to take people on hiking and cliff jumping adventures and snorkeling and diving adventures. And then I'm doing marine dolphin tours, and I'm snorkeling a couple hours a day, getting paid to do that, be in the ocean, swimming, diving, sort of lifeguard type stuff. Now, is this what you think when you think professional athlete? Well, I think it's actually better than playing in some structured league. So let's back up to the beginning, which is when I was a kid and I'm playing sports, and I didn't have like real strong dreams. I thought maybe I'll be a musician, an entrepreneur, whatever that means. I don't know, but I like to use my body. I knew that. And when I was in school, what was my favorite subject? It was PE, physical education. Because you got a little bit of elective in high school, I would always take the PE elective. So every day I'd have PE, and I thought, man, this is great. This is my favorite subject. I want to use my body, and maybe I could be a PE teacher or something. That also wasn't a goal, but it was an idea of like, if I was a teacher, I'd for sure be a PE teacher. I'd get to be physically active. So as I got older, I'm like, I knew, I'm not going to be a desk jockey, an office monkey. I cannot do it. I need to use my body in some way, whatever it is. So my thought was, well, maybe I could become a professional basketball player. Now, there's a couple problems with that. The first one was I wasn't good enough, and I got into it too late, and I wasn't connected. So, I don't think I was ever good enough. Although, that said, like, I played with a lot of pro players, and I played with NBA players, and I've beaten pro players one-on-one. Some like 6'7" guys. So I was good at basketball, and I was maybe borderline. I some lower leagues, maybe, but I wasn't on the path at all. I hadn't played organized basketball. I was probably lacking defensively. Anyways, though, I found a way to pursue that, though. So what I did was, my first version of being a professional athlete was my foray into Magic the Gathering. So if you don't know this about me, I was a professional card player and producer of content. And I got set up with like a 4-hour work week type thing. So I read Tim Ferriss's book, The 4-Hour Work Week, in high school. And that gave me an idea of how you could possibly be a professional athlete. Because when he's making his money in X time and he has Y time, what was he doing with his spare time? Well, he became like a professional tango dancer in Latin America and danced in contests with a partner. And then he became a competitive wrestler in Asia. I think it was China or Taiwan or something. And I thought, if you just have time, you can pursue it, right? So I set up this gig where I wasn't making crazy money, but I was doing it in a pretty short amount of time. So I would go to the gym, work out, train, play basketball, try to get better, do my work, and I would compete at Magic tournaments, not like Magic tricks, but card tournaments, right? And I always felt, actually, I mean, I took that super far. Even today, I'm ranked just outside the top 100 in the world with the old ELO rating, which I think is the most accurate. I'd probably be, I haven't played in a while, but I took that very far, and I thought of myself as a professional athlete when I was doing it, where, yeah, you sit at a table, but those weekends are grueling, back-to-back 12-hour days, and I have my edge is physiological, right? When other people are hungover, feeling hungover Sunday morning at the table, I'm sharp. And at Sunday night, when people are crashing, I'm sharp, right? So I treated it like I was a professional athlete. I would train for it. I'd focus on getting my sleep regulated, what I would eat in preparation for the tournaments, and wouldn't spend as much time actually playing the cards as the other pros, but I'd beat most of them. So that was, what I'm going to show you here is there's a lot of ways to be, in a sense, a professional athlete, which is really a professional body worker. And the point is lifestyle, getting paid to use your body. To me, I just need to use my body. I'm super active. I want to be active. It's not about money, and it's not about fame, although I got a dose of fame from the Magic thing and the content producing thing. But during that time, I realized, well, I guess I gave up on basketball as a vehicle, where I was like, this probably isn't working. And also I realized I want to be outside. I don't want to be in the gym all the time. I kind of want to be outside. So I figured, I could do, if I find a sweet farming gig, I'm essentially a professional athlete. I'm using my body and I'm working with the team, which is part of what's appealing about being a professional athlete, is I want to work with the team, right? So I got hooked up, figured something out. I moved out here to Hawaii. There's more pieces of the story that I'm not going to share. It's not necessary. But moved to Hawaii, living on an organic farm, getting into shepherding, doing a lot of manual labor, and absolutely loving it. Was I getting paid great for that? No, I wasn't getting. Honestly, I was getting paid decent because didn't have to pay rent or food, and then I was getting paid on top of it, so I wasn't stressed about bills. It was pretty sustainable. The issue, I mean, there's not really any kind of issue. That was super successful, and that was okay. I feel like I'm a professional athlete in a sense, right? I'm working sometimes 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. with my body. How is that possible? Well, I need to get perfect sleep every night. I need to have my nutrition dialed in, or I'm going to get sick, I'm going to burn out, I'm not going to be able to last. So I did that for 4 years. And when I transitioned after that, I transitioned into trading. So I was doing basically full-time trading for a couple of years. I was also doing part-time, working at the farm still. But again, saw myself as a professional athlete where I need to be sharp, I need to be smart, I need to be on it. If I'm not, then someone else is going to be sharper and smarter on the other side of things from me. So again, need to dial in my sleep and my diet, and because as a trader, you're really punished for your worst decisions and you're paid for your best decisions. You're not paid for quantity of output, you're paid entirely for quality. So whatever you can do to manage your physiology and psychology is huge. But with that, it's like, man, I'm on a line all the time. I'm not working with a team. This also isn't really what I want to do. So that's why I'm outside the box thinking, it was 6 months ago, I was sitting down with some friends and I was on here on YouTube, and it's like, I want to do something different with my life. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I want it to be outside. I want it to be social, and I want it to have the potential to pay well, right? Outside means physically active as well. So got the idea, and it came through YouTube and through suggestion, is do hiking adventures. And the hiking adventures have morphed into hiking, cliff diving, snorkeling, And man, these are all day. I'm putting in a lot of miles and a lot on my body, and I'm really loving it. But again, I need to have my diet dialed in and my sleep dialed in, or it's not sustainable. And on top of that, I'm like, well, it's too much driving for the tours, and I'm not getting booked enough anyways, and I want to do something different. So I've never worked on a boat. Sailors are professional athletes. Maybe not a captain of a motorboat, but crew of dolphin tours where you're tying the lines and you're playing lifeguard. You're in the ocean with the guests. Whether I'm doing dolphin tours, I'd be open to doing shark tours too. Shark tours would be cool. A cage-free shark tours, but yeah, I for sure feel like a professional athlete where if I get injured, I'm out of work, right? I don't have a guaranteed contract, so I need to make sure I'm on my sleep, I protect myself. Everything's got to be dialed in. My body's loving it though, right? I feel super fit, I look super fit, and the day's passing, and at the end of the day I hit the pillow and feels good, right? Don't have insomnia, feel great. So just sharing that with you to give you guys some more ideas about how to treat your career. For me, it was never how do I make the most money. For me, it was how do I get paid to be physical, be social, be outside, or how do I, if not getting paid for it, how do I make that my purpose, life mission, my lifestyle, right? Part of my belief set is that the only thing we're really given from God is our body. The body is a temple, and take care of it. And I wanted to take care of mine, and it didn't seem possible from some kind of desk job, but it did seem possible if I could get paid to work out, right? I do lift weights, but I don't go to the gym. My life's a gym. And I think that's the way, is not make your health like a little side thing, but make your health the whole part of your life. So that's some ideas for work and lifestyle, and I hope you find it helpful and useful, and let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace and much love. Let's go.